the truck in school, now I'm trying to dodge a ticket. Just walked out the truck stop, 2 snacks, $12.50. You wanna boss up your life? All you gotta do is get in with me. I ain't even gotta pay for parking. They know I'm a walking ticket.
I just burned one. Talked to you about the PSD phase at Prime. I tried a different light this time to see how this light go in the video. But the PSD phase is basically you're gonna get with your trainer. I think I want to say we're gonna be with for like 2 weeks or whatever. And this one you're gonna go over like your pre-trip with them. They're gonna teach you how to do the little pre-trip. They got their ways. So so the whole time everybody in my group know I was asking for a female dog. Like I wanted a female trainer, not for no extra like BS like that. Just because I figured like more than men, they gonna want to go take a shower more than like dudes gonna really care about taking a shower. And I want to take like a shower every day. I got a membership pass for Planet Fitness because I be working out stuff anyway back home before I got on the road and everything. Like I ain't trying to have no trucker belly, or I already come with a 2K build of a trucker. You feel me? I ain't want that. So I've been with Planet Fitness. I advise you to get with Planet Fitness. It's $25. So if you on the road, you can find your Planet Fitness. You can already get your shower. You feel me? You can get your massages and everything when you sign up for that Planet Fitness Black card. I believe that's what it is. Planet Fitness Black, but not Black card, but Planet Fitness Black. So, but yeah, everybody in my class. You see, like I said, now my roommate, he wasn't in my class, but anybody else that started the channel for my class, I add them to my, I put the link in my description, and y'all can comment down like, yo, how was Burn One really when it came to like talking about trainers? Like, I was really on that. I'm asking instructors like, yo, hey, like, do I gotta submit to get a female trainer? Like, not on no wild shit, but just like I said, I know they're gonna be clean. I just like female, even though I got somebody I'm talking to. We ain't no relationship, but we in the talking stage. But anyway, I wanted to be with a female trainer. I figured they'll be just more clean at the end of the day. But my trainer cool. My trainer, I ain't gonna say his last name. I don't know if he wanted it out there like that, but my trainer named Timothy. He from New York. Cool as hell, so I ain't complaining at all. Gave a key to the truck so I can go out there to the truck anytime I want to practice my air brake test. Go ahead and lift the hood, do my pre-trip. That, like I said, that's the main thing. Like I said in my last video, you don't want to be able to be the best goddamn Jeff Gordon, Dale Earnhardt of goddamn driving it, and you can't pass the pre-trip. So that'd be like a waste of time. So I'll definitely be studying pre-trip. He sent some videos to me as well I can look at to help with my studying pre-trip. So I do that like every day, probably 3 times a day, morning, afternoon, night. So I'll try to just stay on that. That's the main thing I was worried about anyway when it comes to like the engine compartment. And then, so we had an extra person with us, Chris, cool as hell. He from Texas. A lot of people from Texas. So I said the most people I met is either Texas or Florida. Those where it seemed, I met a lot of people, like everybody from Texas. A couple people I'm cool with from Texas. Everybody else I'm cool with from Florida. So I was really the only 2 I met. I ain't gonna say the only 2 I met, but mostly majority, that's where they're from, the people I met. But anyway, Chris, he already had his CDL. He just there's still some more stuff he just got to do and test, but just a little less than what we got to do coming in as like new students and everything like that. Like I used to drive box trucks, so I was gonna have I'm still gonna have a trucking business, but I was just gonna do it with box trucks. But stuff happened back home, and I was like, well, shoot, I just go ahead and get straight CDL since I don't got like an immediate family. My kids live in another state with their mom and stepbrother and stepdad, so I just don't, I ain't got to be home every single day, basically, at the end of the day. So another reason I say I just go ahead and get my CDL. But Chris, like I said, with us, he knew a lot of stuff kind of already, so that kind of helped out too. So he kind of used his knowledge from the Texas CDL testing is a little different than the Texas, the Texas out of Missouri, but the terminology is like a little different, but it's still almost the same. So after we got done with, today was like my first day fully with my PSD trainer, and he had me drive. I drove like a couple miles. I ain't gonna hold you. I drove a couple miles, and then he had me get on the highway. I wasn't nervous or nothing like that. Like I told him, I said the only thing I was worried about, bro, when it comes to snow, are you driving if you got to put them chains on and how it is coming up and down mountains. And he was like, down the mountain, you got a J brake, you gonna put that on so that keep you at the same speed. When it comes to the chains, don't worry about that, because there's gonna be certain areas you put on the chains, then you get to a certain part, you're gonna take that off and keep putting it on and off. But everybody I know, everybody I hear, everybody just talk about it, say, if I got put chains on, then I'm not driving. So that's about it. But yeah, I did that today. Like I said, he sent me videos today to go over my pre-trip. Him and Chris, they're gonna go ahead and take a load, I think they said from Arkansas and then to Kansas. I don't know if Kansas State or Kansas City, because Missouri got Kansas City and then you got a state Kansas, and which I really just found out that Kansas City is in Missouri. I thought Kansas City was in Kansas, but I was wrong on that. So, oh well. But yeah, and then, so right now, I'm just back at the campus inn after leaving the pad. But I'm going to go to Millennium later to go hoop at the rec and hit the gym. They got like fitness equipment stuff there. So hit the rec, that'd be my cardio, then just hit the gym just to, so I don't lose like no muscle mass, nothing like that. And then I might grab something from Cafe for the dinner, maybe not. Low key, I'm debating if I really want to have dinner or not already. I really want to eat like once a day, so, but they got good breakfast at Millennium. I seen, and the grits didn't look watery. One day I did have breakfast. I had some grits, scrambled eggs, turkey patties, and some orange slices. But the main thing I was just talking about was the grits. Like, I love grits, so they ain't had no watery grits. I was expecting watery grits, but their grits wasn't watery. So, of course, you're going to have to dice it up with your own seasoning, you feel me? But besides that, it wasn't that bad. And like I said, if you go to the cafe, they got pancakes, French toast. You can get you like a breakfast sandwich, what my homeboy Stanley said, who I met here. It's some other stuff too. He was kind of like, oh, the grits ain't that. I said, yo, as long as them grits wasn't watery, you can dice it up, dog. Salt, pepper, cheese, butter. Some people do sugar. That is nasty. Y'all are disgusting putting sugar in your grits. That is crazy. Sugar, buttery grits, that is wild. But anyway, y'all might as well eat cream of wheat. And I don't eat cream of wheat. To be honest, I really only meet people if you do cream of wheat or grits. I never met somebody that did both, but I don't know. Either way, though, like I said, the PSD phase, you basically just going to be going ahead and you meet your trainer. You're going to go out with your trainer. My roommate trainer is locally, so he be back to the room every day. My one friend that I met here, Warren, that's from Texas, he actually, he about to dip. And I think he said he going to be gone for 2 weeks. Or maybe the other dude from my group, Ernest, gonna be gone for 2 weeks. And I think Stanley waiting for his dude to come from Orlando. His PSD training comes for Orlando. And the girl, Janet, I believe her name Janet. I believe she said she got her TNT trainer, which is when you get your mouths and everything with. But that'll be another video when we get to that point. But PSD phase, I think she waiting for her trainer or not. I can't remember. I ain't see her around the campus, and I haven't seen her. But I know she said she be going to work out too, and I ain't see her there though. But next time I see her, I ask her if she found her trainer or not, whatever. But everybody be cool. You gonna meet some more people in the PSD phase. And that's when, like I say, you have your badge. You get to go to Millennium. You go to the pad. You gonna see people at the pad. Me, Warren, we kind of go to the pad almost every day. We end up seeing Stanley there. Austin already got his trainer. I think the dude that I go, Travis, he from Florida too as well. I wouldn't say he left right away, like, but he came in knowing with his trainer too. So if you know somebody with Prime and you want them to train you, if they cool with training, if they can, I think they just got to wait 6 months after they get hired with Prime to be a TNT trainer, and then 2 years if you're gonna be a PSD trainer. I would think a lot of the PSD trainers are here in Missouri, Springfield. So I met 2 that moved from one the lady V or D, but I think her name V. Cool as hell, dog. Like, cool as hell. Another reason why I say I be wanting female trainers. But she cool as hell. We missed her Monday because she was in DC, I think. And Monday or Tuesday she was in DC. Do I think? Nah, take that back. I don't remember, but she was in DC before we met her, and she came back the next day. But she was from Cali, she said, and she moved over here to Missouri. Like I said, my trainer was from New York, moved here to Missouri. I asked both of them, bro, like, what made y'all move from where y'all was from, where it's kind of popping at, to here in Missouri, where it's nothing at all, dog. And that's another thing. If you come in here, think it's gonna be something to do for you, dog. Like, granted, my roommate and dude I'm cool with, Austin, that come from class, like, they be fine and stuff, but I'm over in the Central Florida area. Like, we got a lot of stuff you can do, and I used to talk trash about Central Florida, like where I'm at, because I guess growing up there, you think it's like, all right, ain't really too much, but when you go away and come back, and I've been to a few states, lived in a few states, but Missouri, boys, especially I guess Springfield, y'all need to add some more activities. But they do got a little golf thing that's down the street. Gonna knock the little golf place out on Monday. I was debating about going to the mall. I guess they got a mall called like Battlefield or something like that. Was thinking about going there or whatever. Because in orientation, you always gonna have something to do. Like, so you really gonna have too much downtime, especially when you knock the videos out and everything like that. But once you get the PSD phase, like I say, depending on your trainer, depending on what your trainer do, you kind of have a little bit more. I ain't gonna say downtime because you need to study that pre-trip, but you do got a little bit more downtime. Like, I want to say I got done with the day with my trainer from driving. I want to say around about 1, and then Chris, the other person that's with my trainer, who he training as well, he kind of helped me with my pre-trip inspection and everything like that since he already knew it. So we was out there probably for like another hour, and he wanted to become a trainer, so it worked out perfect. I needed to learn more. He wants to be a trainer, so he was able to kind of pretend, be a pretend instructor, and then help me with stuff. So that worked out perfect. And just off of that, I could tell he'll be a good trainer. So, hey, if I get his driver code later on for y'all, I say link up with Chris, dog. He was good too as well. And so that was like an hour or so. Then after that, I went, got me some lunch. Then after lunch, caught the shuttle. The shuttle will take you to, they got a shuttle. The shuttle will take you to Walmart, take you to the plaza, take you to Millennium. That's like the main terminal place, the Millennium. Then they got more that'll take you to like Enterprise if you want to get a rental car. Of course, the Greyhound place to pick you up, take you back home, the airports. And then once you get all the way into it, they got more stuff where you'll go to like the truck stops like Peterbilt, Freightliner, and Kenworth, like all that stuff like that. So yeah, that's basically like the PSD phase. I put my referral code up there, bro. Y'all use it if y'all want to come. I say come to Prime. I say come get your CDL. If you ain't making it in sports, get your CDL. If you're sitting there broke, get your CDL. If you're sitting there at FedEx, get your CDL. Post office, I was about to flick them off, but post office, y'all know how y'all live, dog. Yeah, y'all think y'all, I don't know, bro. If you want to do it, but I tell people in the post office. Oh, that's somebody texting me. Yeah, I say get your CDL, bro. Like, and there's all types of people here. I met a professor with his goddamn master's. He a driver. I met him at a terminal. The lady V said there'd be cops out here with terminals, high school teachers, ex-judges. Like, so it's a big diverse of people when it comes to training. So yeah, that's the PSD phase. I think I've about burned one, and more stuff will be coming up. I'll be sending more. I'll be doing more on the channel. A lot of I ain't gonna say just trucker stuff. I do like some like Trucker Dan radio or something, you feel me, and do some entertainment with me, cause I ain't gonna just, I'll be lying if I say this just gonna be straight trucking. Like, I'm gonna be clowning on this bad boy, alright? So get y'all CDLs. You can, once you get your CDLs, you can do whatever, bro. Like, you can go anywhere. You don't just gotta be with this like prime company. Like, but if you want to go prime, I'm gonna put my driver code up there. Y'all use that. You get a little extra little check from it. Of course, I get a little extra little check from it, but once you get your CDL, you can go whatever you want. And then fellas, dog, they look at you truckers like we money, so you don't gotta worry about being broke. Or, and like I say all the time, y'all want to talk about stuff with women or whatever, but you're gonna have to pick a struggle, because they only choose the rich dude who they claim be cheating on him and they be in love with, or the pookie broke dude who they can kind of control, who they get the keys car by McDonald's to. They never talk about a person in the middle that's mediocre or average. That's the person they don't talk about. I don't know if y'all don't listen to these women when they talk though, but you're gonna have to pick a struggle, broke or money. So go ahead and get your CDL, get you some money, and you can act like you broke, you can act like a pookie, and they still gonna rock with you. So, all right, this boy Burn One. I'll see y'all in another video.
Life, I'm in that thing shifting, and I'm lane switching. Shippers tracking me, they don't know I'm busy. I got 10 minutes call, all these brokers mad at me. Hey, this my dispatcher, this ain't no doggone side piece. I'm rocking these blue tigers, these ain't no blue parents. Lot living at the door, trying to ask for Larry.